What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I am celebrating Father's Day by opening the Memorial Collection. Yay! EB-01 is finally here, and you might have noticed on the thumbnail there's cellophane around it, but there isn't here. Yeah, I did a terrible intro, had to redo it, but by that point the cellophane was already cut off. Do I regret it? No! I'm doing the best I can here. Now, you might be thinking, Wassy, mate. Aren't you a bit late with this? Didn't EB-01 come out a few weeks ago? Well, not really. Like, if you're lucky and living in the US, then yeah, EB-01 probably did come out a few weeks ago. If you're living in the UK, there were several delays stacked on top of each other, and this is literally the earliest I could get to do an opening. But I do finally have my box of EB-01, and I'm delighted. Although, to be fair, I have done an opening of Japanese EB-01, which you can find on this channel. And in terms of what I want from this box, I want the So-So Laboon. I want the alternate art Laboon. Now, it's not actually an expensive card. There's an argument I should be wishing for. We got Charlotte Flambe, and there's no way you could defeat me. They are our rares. So there's an argument that I should really be hoping for kind of more expensive, quote-unquote, better cards, and then just go and buy Laboon. That is a fair argument. But I want Laboon, and I want the alternate art Kyros, that leader. And they are the two cards I am definitely going to go and pick up. Now, the dream is that I get them in the box, and I don't have to bother going to get any singles. But, yeah. Now, remember EB-01. Oh, what we got? We got Sanji, and we've got Ganful. Now, of course, with this being an extra set, there's only 8 super rares. So assuming we get 7 different ones, which is, as always, the hope, that means that I'll only need to go and get one, and I've got the complete set. Wouldn't mind getting the Boncray Bentham, just so I've got it. And actually, even though there's only one super rare in the set, and generally speaking, that means, you're going to pull it twice as rare as any other secret rare, because generally there's 2 secret rares per set. The secret rare Bentham, it is attracting a little bit of value. And those are our rares. So it is a little bit more awkward to try and get hold of that than, your regular super rare. It's turning out to be a little more expensive than your average super rare. Which is kind of interesting to me. Or secret rare, sorry. But it's a very, very playable card. People are loving it. But generally speaking, when it's a playable card I'm after, I usually just wait for it to not be that playable. Most cards tend to get a fair bit cheaper soon as they're not in all the top decks anymore. So we got Blueno, we got ourselves Conqueror of the Free Worlds, Ragnaraku, and T-Bone. Okay, not even a super rare yet, come on. So do me like this, box. I mean, obviously we'd also like a manga rare, right? That shouldn't really surprise anyone. Manga rares, obviously what we're going for. Did pull, and it's on this channel, you can go back and watch it. Did pull the Manga Rare Sogeking back in OP03. Ironically, by far the cheapest of the Manga Rares. But pulling any Manga Rare is awesome. That was a very cool moment. So go check it out. We got ourselves Kazuki Hiyori. Hey, there's our first super rare of the box. We've got ourselves an Inazuma. Sweet. Also, seriously, I do not see enough people talking about this. Besai, who's done this artwork here, very prolific artist for the One Piece TCG, does a whole bunch of art, and they're crushing it. They are doing such a good job, doing so much awesome artwork. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Akira Igawa's still my favourite artist working in the One Piece TCG, but I'm telling you right now, Besai is crushing it. The problem is, they did like the, like the winners cards that were given out of the Euros. They did Trafalgar Law, which, although the Japanese version is a lot more available, so maybe I'll have to try and get that one. But trying to complete the set for Besai is getting awkward. We got ourselves Khalifa. Hey, there's that secret rare I told you about. Mr. 2 Boncray Bentham. Nice. A lot of the times, and I really like the text string on that as well. It's quite cool. A lot of the time, pulling a secret rare rather than something like an alternate art is a little disappointing. But I do think, like I said, in EB-01, the fact that the secret rare is so good and so playable does make a big, big difference. Now, I know there are different configurations of, well, if you get a secret rare, that means you can only get I don't know, there's weird different configurations of which rares you can get in which set. It's very confusing. Point is, I got the secret rare, and I'm very, very happy. Kingdom Come and Spandine. Nice. So we've had one super rare, one secret rare. We are getting towards the end of the first half of the box here. We are expecting 7 super rares and 2 quote-unquote hits, whether they be secret rares, alternate arts, or other. Although some boxes can have 3? Is that a thing? I can't remember. There's your Yamato. There you got Scratch Manapoo. And that event card with the very long name again. Right, so we've got a few packs left in the first half of the box. So far, we've hit ourselves a Boncray Bentham and 1 super rare. We need to start hitting a bunch more super rares. My goal, as always, is to get one of every card in the set, stuck in a binder. And then there are, I don't collect all the alternate arts because I'm not rich, but there are certain ones that really appeal, like the So-So Laboon, the Kyros to go with the Rebecca from OP04. Killing Killer is a very good card. We're seeing that popping up in a bunch of winning decks at the moment, because when your opponent's got 2 or less prizes remaining, it's a 7k with Rush. That's a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good thing. So yeah, good card. Very good card. But my goal is one of every card, not including alternate arts, including secret rares, not including alts. And then we'll go from there. Special rares and all of that I would love to collect. Ooh, Miss Wednesday. Our second super rare of the box. Yeah, I'd love to collect the special rares and the alternate arts and all of that. I'd love to have a full alternate art leader collection. But honestly, I mean, you guys have seen how many games I play. I'm into a lot of card games. And I play One Piece pretty heavily, but also Pokemon and Lorcana, and I'm dabbling in Dragon Ball Fusion, and I collect some other card games. It gets a bit silly, so there are times when I have to, not get all the alternate arts so I can get complete sets of other games. We got Off-White and Mr. One Daz Bones. Okay. Last pack from the first half of the box. We've hit 2 super rares. We are obviously hoping for 7. That's standard. And we've hit a secret rare. Nothing else. First half of the box. Look, we like the secret rare. Don't get me wrong. The secret rare is nice. But as it stands, it's not been the best first half of a box I've ever opened. I don't think that's a controversial statement. We've got Scarlet. Hey! That'll do, pig. Remember how that alternate art Laboon, the one by So-So, the one I've been saying literally all video I really want to open? Yeah, man. Oh, that is like legit my favourite card in the set. I like Laboon. I like So-So's artwork. This is very literally the #1 card I wanted to pull from the set. And look, I know that it's not actually an expensive card. I know that it would have been better to pull a million other things and then just go and buy Laboon. I don't care. I'm going to buy the Japanese version. It's super cheap. I didn't pull that from my Japanese boxes. The fact of the matter is, there was one card I really wanted to pull above all others. It was the So-So Laboon. It's beautiful, by the way. It looks so much better in person than it does on the scan on the website. And I pulled the best card in the set for me. For some people, pulling an alternate art Laboon, which is not terribly playable and not terribly expensive, some people are going to look at that and be slightly disappointed. I, however, am not, because that is the #1 card I wanted from the set. Honestly, right, I want the Alt Art Kyros, but that's pretty cheap. I can go and buy that cheap enough. And I know there are more expensive cards in the set, alright? But for me personally, this is a really good box. I want the secret rare, and it's good enough that it's going to be slightly expensive, so I don't really want to have to go and, buy it. And I want the So-So Laboon. It's my favourite card in the set. Getting those two, pretty nice. Oh, second Killing Killer, and there's your Shirahoshi. I like that every single Shirahoshi card has 0 power. For those of you that haven't, I don't know if, I'm assuming it's the same in the anime, but in the manga, Luffy literally calls her Wimpy Hoshi because she's so weak. So, I think it's an affectionate, I hope it's an affectionate nickname. Otherwise, it's frankly really mean. But regardless, it's just a nice, little kind of nod to the manga and the anime. The fact that Shirahoshi always has 0 power. That's just, it's a nice little touch. Okay. We got ourselves Ganful, and we've got ourselves a Cavendish. Now the super rares are coming out nice. We're getting a whole bunch of them. We got 4 of them. Life is good. Still expecting 3 more. I'm not sure, like, is secret rounded by the time you can actually answer this, the video is going to be long over. But can you get, like, if you get a super rare, a secret rare and an alternate art, is that just one of the configurations? Can you get anything else? Am I done with my hits? I'm honestly not upset if I am. I got the cards I wanted. But, yeah, I always want more hits. Edward Weevil and Charlotte Flampe. Not a bad little card for ramping up in the early game. I love that So-So Laboon. So it's like So-So's doing great work in the One Piece TCG, but yeah, and like Akira, that's the best. That's definitely their best. And like Akira Igawa, they're actually an artist who's done work for the Pokemon TCG for a number of years now. There might be others. Igawa and So-So are the ones that really spring to mind. Like, they're the ones that are very well known amongst the Pokemon community that are working on One Piece as well. And I kind of want to see more. Like, Okacheke is my favourite Pokemon artist. I would not be upset if Okacheke suddenly appeared and started drawing some One Piece cards. That would make me kind of happy. And you'll notice here the commons and uncommons are repeating a lot. It's a small set. It's like a 63 card set or something. It's a very small set. It is an extra set, remember, not a main set. So that means you are going to repeat a lot of these cards a lot more. And there's only, like I say, 8 super rares. So if we could, we should really have 3 more. There's only 6 packs remaining. Unless they've cut down the hits, which would be actually really annoying. I would not be in favour of that if there were fewer super rares because it's an extra booster. Because it's still 24 packs in a box. Still the same number of cards in a pack. Still the same price as a regular booster. So if I got fewer super rares, that would honestly make me a little bit upset. Oh, there's a super rare in this pack, though. I can see it peeking out. Oh, it's my boy Laboon. Nice. Okay. 2 more super rares. Let's have them not be overlapping, shall we? Let's get 7 out of 8 super rares with the secret rare and Laboon. If we can get 7 different super rares, right? That means after this one box, my shopping list is whichever super rare I'm missing, which is hopefully just 1, and Altart Kyros. And I need to go and have a look, see if there's any other alternate arts I desperately want. That's something I'm going to have a look at. But right now, my shopping list is looking small, and that makes me happy. Hey, it's Brook! If you're going to have Laboon, you need a Brook. Right, we've got 6 of the 8 super rares now, including Brook and Laboon, who make an amazing pair. So there's only 2 that we don't have. If we could hit 1 more of these, that would be awesome. Especially with the 1 secret rare. And again, normally the secret rares end up being pretty gosh darn cheap, but yeah. I mean, it's not like my box. Did you see the box open of OP-08 the other day? I opened a Japanese box. I opened 2 Japanese boxes of OP-08. One just had the secret rare, and it was literally, the whole box was a secret rare. It was disappointing. But the other box, spoiler alert, in one box I got the alternate art Kaido and the alternate art leader Marco. That was a very nice box of OP-08. Japanese boxes are weird though. Like, you can literally get an alt art leader and an alternate art character, but then other boxes literally just have a secret rare and that's it. Like, the 2 boxes I opened were not even. Although, I'm going to be in Japan. Now, only for 3 days. It's a flying visit. I'm going to Hawaii for the Pokemon World Championships. I'm literally just stopping in Tokyo for 3 days on the way. And it's not even really 3 days, because I land one day, have a full day, and take off the next day. But I land at like 11 a.m. and I take off at like 7 p.m. So, you know, it's the best I can do, right? It's the most I can make of it. And it's like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that, after the release of Premium Booster 01, which seems like it's going to have like 30 Don cards to collect and all of that. If the one, because I'm going to go to a bunch of official One Piece TCG stores in Japan, even in the space of 3 days. I'm just hoping they've got enough stock. Oh, alternate art Miss Wednesday. Oh, that's a nice little bonus, isn't it? That's not even one that was really on my radar. But another random alternate art, I will not say no. Nice. So, I'll be honest with you, if we only get 6 super rares, I'm going to accept it with those hits as well. This is a good box. But yeah, point being, the official stores, they limit you to 3 purchases per day. But the purchase could be a pack, or a starter deck, or a box. Bit weird. So, I will be picking up an absurd amount of EB-01 boxes in Japan, if they've got enough stock, which is a big if. But I will be going to a bunch of One Piece TCG stores on my travels. Last pack? Okay. So we only hit 6 super rares, but they're all different. And we hit a secret rare and 2 alternate arts. Look, I'm not saying for everyone this would be an amazing box. I'm sure there are some people that will look at this and go, oh, Laboon and Miss Wednesday, they're not the hits I was looking for, boo, etc. But look, we got the secret rare, which I really wanted. We got 2 alternate arts, including Laboon, and 6 different super rares. Like, I'm just putting it out there. I think this was a very good box. I am very happy with this box. Also, one day next week, we're going to do a box break of EB-01 over on my Whatnot. I've not done a Whatnot stream for a few weeks because, well, in the space of 4 weekends, I spent 1 in Stockholm in Sweden, 1 in Bologna in Italy, and 1 in New Orleans. And I live in Britain. So, I'm back now. I'm back in the country for a little while. We're going to do a bunch of Whatnot streams. Use the invite code. It's in the description. But we're also, there's going to be a Lorcana one. There's going to be a Pokemon one. But I've got a box of EB-01 and I've got a box of OP-05. And I'm just saying, just hit the mic there. Sorry about that. I'm just saying we need to do some openings on there as well. So I'm happy with this box, but I want to hear from you guys. Would you be happy with my box? Do you think this Laboon is as amazing a card as I am? Or are you wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Would you go nuts? Be nice. And then make sure you know the deal. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Warsy Plays. Bye.